Hello Algebra 2 class. Today I'll be showing you how to set up your matrices into the graphing calculator. This is actually a problem that I already did in one of the previous videos, which was using the row reduced echelon form, using the RREF method to solve a second degree polynomial. And basically we got it set up like this. If you need to see how we set it up, go see that. But essentially what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to set it up. So the first thing that you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's zoom into this. Perfect. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit second math. Oh, sorry, I apologize. I meant to say we're going to hit second matrix. Then we're going to go over to math. And then we're going to go all the way down until we see the RREF, which is this right here, our row reduced echelon form. Then we're going to get alpha zoom. Okay, now it's going to ask us for our rows and our columns. So now when we look back here in this video, we have 1, 2, 3 rows. And right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Alright, so the rows are the horizontal lines and columns are the vertical lines. 1 vertical, 2 vertical lines, 3 vertical lines, 4 vertical lines. So now back to my equation here. I'm going to go ahead and you should see it right in there. It says row on top and column on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and go to 3, hit enter, go down to 4, hit enter, and hit OK. Now my matrix looks like that. It's pretty much this. All I need to do now is enter in the point. So we have 2 squared. We're going to go ahead and just put in 2 squared. Then we're going to go ahead and move over here and hit 2 to the 1. Here is 1. Here is 12. Right there is 19. 30. Okay. All I am is filling in these rows. Right here, these rows are always 1. Over here, my third point was 3, so 3 squared. So let's go to this corner. I know it's a little shaky, but I don't have any other method right now doing it like doing this. Now we go to my last row, which is 4 squared. So we go in here and put 4 squared. 4 to the 1. Okay, now that I've entered everything in, all I do now is I just hit enter. And now I get this matrix right there. And this will help us create our equation. If we look over here, we were trying to find what A was, what B was, and what C was. In here, the very first row tells us what the A value is, what the B value is, and what the C value is. So now let me go back here. Let me just rezoom that in. Okay. So now, if I go ahead and I take my marker, which is, hold on. Where did I put my marker? There it is. Oh, I hit the ground. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that matrix right there. And I'm going to go ahead and write that down here. Okay. So we got 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, negative 3, and 0, 0, 1, 10. Okay. So now let's go back here. This is what we had. This right here is my A value. This is my B value. And this is my C value. So when I go back up here and I go to this equation, right there, all I'm going to do is take this number and I'm going to plug it in for A. I'm going to take this number and I'm going to plug it in for B. And I'm going to take this C value and plug it in for C. So essentially what I'm going to have is 2x squared plus negative 3b, negative 3x to the 1 plus, let me write that a little bit neater, okay? down below. We have 2x squared plus negative 3 x to the 1. Now my c value is 10, so in my equation I put my value in for c here, which is 10 to the x raised to the 0 equals y. So that's how I got my equation. All I did was plug in my variables for a, b, and c.